Here's the complete narration script, pure text. No file needed since this is just a script for you to paste elsewhere. Right now, deep inside your brain, your hippocampus is actively erasing memories you haven't even noticed are gone, and the neuroscientists who discovered this admit they have no way to stop it. Not fading, not decaying, deleted on purpose. While you read this sentence, somewhere in the last 24 hours, your brain chose a memory, a name, a detail, a moment that felt permanent and quietly took it offline. You won't get a warning. You won't feel the loss until you reach for that memory and find an empty shelf where it used to sit. A face you should know. A password you swore you'd never forget. A conversation from last week that's already gone soft at the edges. This is happening in you right now, and it will keep happening tonight while you sleep, when your brain is at its most efficient, most ruthless, most willing to cut. Here's the part that should unsettle you. Your hippocampus, think of it as your memory's filing system, doesn't lose things by accident. Deep inside it, new neurons are born every single day, and each new neuron has to wire itself into the same crowded circuitry that's already storing your memories. To make room, it doesn't build a bigger filing cabinet. It rewires the old files, weakening some connections until the memory attached to them goes quiet. Separately, there's a class of cells that some researchers now call forgetting cells. They don't destroy a memory outright. They actively suppress your ability to reach it, like a librarian pulling a book off the shelf and hiding it in a locked room you don't have a key to. And at night, while you sleep, cells called microglia move through your brain, literally trimming the connections between neurons, snipping the physical wiring behind memories your brain has decided don't earn their keep. Here's the part the experts can't fix. This isn't a glitch they can patch. Ask a memory researcher to shut off forgetting, and they'll tell you the honest, uncomfortable truth. They can't, and they wouldn't if they could. The same neurogenesis that overwrites old memories is what lets you learn anything new at all. The same forgetting cells that hide a memory from you are wired into the same reward circuits that let you move on from pain. Silence the system, and in animal studies, you don't get a mind that remembers everything. You get a mind that can't learn a single new thing. Forgetting and learning share the same machinery. You cannot turn off one without breaking the other. That's the trade every brain on Earth is forced to make, including yours tonight. And here's where it gets stranger than you were told. You've probably heard forgetting is a failure, a weakness to train away with memory apps and rote repetition. It's backwards. The rare people who remember almost everything, a condition called highly superior autobiographical memory, aren't sharper for it. Many describe it as a burden. Every argument, every embarrassment, every ordinary Tuesday plays on an endless loop they can't turn off. Forgetting is what lets your brain generalize instead of drown in specifics. It's why you can recognize a dog without recalling every dog you've ever seen. The forgetting cells aren't your enemy. They're the reason you can think in categories, make fast decisions, and stay sane at all. But the system has a flaw, and it's working against you tonight in a way most people never catch. Under stress, your hippocampus doesn't delete evenly. It protects threat-related memories first and prunes the ordinary context around them. So the fear stays crystal clear while the everyday details, the ones you actually need for work and relationships, get cut first. Chronic stress doesn't just make you forgetful. It makes your brain forget selectively and almost always against your interest. So how do high performers work with a system built to erase them? They exploit a narrow window neuroscientists call reconsolidation. Every time you deliberately retrieve a memory, not reread it, not glance at it, actually pull it up from nothing, you send your hippocampus a signal. This one matters, do not prune this tonight. Retrieval doesn't just access a memory. It restabilizes it, moving it further from the forgetting cell's reach and further from the microglia's scissors. This is why testing yourself beats rereading, why recalling a name before you check your phone beats looking it up first. Passive review doesn't send the signal. Effortful recall does. Here's how to use it tonight. Before you sleep, spend 60 seconds recalling, without notes, the 3 things from today you actually need to keep. Not skimming a to-do list. Forcing your brain to reach for it in the dark. That act of retrieval is a tag, and your hippocampus reads tags while you sleep, deciding tonight what survives until morning and what gets quietly filed away for good. But the hippocampus isn't deciding this alone. Somewhere else in your skull, a different structure is already deciding which memories are even worth sending to it in the first place, and it's making that call based on something far more dangerous than logic. That's 894 words within your 900-word target. Want me to adjust anything, or draft the next episode's brain structure for that cliffhanger?